Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins we're hunting through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally looking to fill the book. We need 3 Commonwealth games still: Northern Ireland, Wales and Scotland. We also need the Navy Centenary with the flag era, which we found quite a few in the past. It's surprising we haven't come across one, but maybe they're getting harder and harder to find over time. Anything after the Great Fire of London, the Britannias, or maybe even the new definitive if it was minted for circulation, which I don't believe it was, but it would still make for an absolutely superb find. So let's get into this bag and see what we get. Into bag number 1 then. Let's hope that today's video is better than the last £2 coin hunt, which was kind of abysmal. Right, that is the Technologies design. It's the definitive design that was on £2 coins up until 2015 before changing to the Britannia. Anything else? Look how grubby that one is. That's 2015 as well. That's a fairly recent one. To get that battered up, not good. Well, case of the diddlies for bag number 1, unfortunately. That sucks, but we'll keep going, and fingers crossed we'll actually come across something really exciting. Oh, there we go. That is something. It's not really exciting. It's the VE Day anniversary, the most common circulating commemorative £2 coin. But moving swiftly on, let's do an early edge hunt. Why not? So we can do this because the £2 coin is the last circulating coin with an edge inscription. If it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that'll be a Technologies definitive because the edge inscriptions are unique to the design. I think these are all just Technologies though. Yes. So let's roll the dice once more and see if we can summon up something exciting. Right, standing giants, standing on the shoulders, standing. Oh dear. That is certainly not what we want to see. We'll try again. We will try again. Okay. Giants standing, giants shoulders, on the shoulders, giants on the... Ooh! Second from bottom, over Europe, that'll be Lord Kitchener. So there we go. Lord Kitchener is a fairly common coin that you'll find in circulation, but check the obverse at the bottom on the head side. It should say £2 just there. This one certainly does. There is a mule error whereby there was one incorrect die used, so you've got the tail side matched up with a head side, which shouldn't make this coin. That's a fairly rare error to come across, but we recently, the sister company for the Britannia Coin Company, which is the company I work for, whoops, the auction house RWB Auctions, sold one recently for £1,000, which would be quite the markup. I can't think of anything else you can find in a bag of £2 coins that's worth more than £1,000, but if you know, let me know in the comments. Right, Brunel's achievements, archers at Paddington Station. That's a very dirty coin, but it's fine. I will wash my hands thoroughly after this video because coins have got to be some of the dirtiest things that we regularly have physical contact with. Right, this is Jodie Clark's 5th and final portrait of the Queen. We know it to be something. Army Centenary, so there is the rotation error allegedly, which is not on that one, and the edge inscription, because it's 2016, for King and Country. So sadly, not an exciting error version of that coin, which would be very cool. I think we highlighted in recently that it's been a long time since we found an error £2 coin. They used to turn up fairly frequently. Ooh, right, I reckon that's a Britannia 2016. Certainly is. So the Britannias are a definitive design, but the 2015-2016 are low enough minted that they are fairly desirable, so they do sell for more than face value. The 2015 slightly more, the 2016 not as much because there are more of them minted. Actually, the only other years they've been minted for circulation were 2021 and 2022, wasn't it? but we don't know about the new definitive 2023. Although I have a sneaky suspicion that is the only definitive coin that we don't see minted. Which again will be a real shame, because the £2 design is one of my favourites on the new definitive coins. We've got another commemorative there. This is the Act of Union. Again, I've been told there's a rotation error floating about. Not on that one, sadly. Of course, I will whiz through all these coins at the end, the commemoratives and the definitives, looking for any other errors like edge inscription errors, rotation errors. I just think it's a little bit of a long task to go through all of them during the hunt and still prattle on like I normally do. So we will hold fast on that. But you will get an update at the end of the video as to what we find. Now that is much better. London Underground Roundel. I always go to call it Olympic Roundel. I don't know why. I said it once by mistake and it's just stuck in my head ever since. One of two London Underground commemorative coins. Very cool. It's got the edge inscription "Mind the Gap," and it's a fairly desirable coin, so that makes the bottom row. As will this Britannia. If this is an NIFC year, or one of the post 2016 years, that'd be very, very cool. Ah, 2016 again. Well, two of those. I'm still surprised when I look at the annotations. I can't recall exactly how many 2016 Britannias we've found, but the 2015s, it's only like two, isn't it? Which is very, very low, considering that is one in the book and one spare for my wider collection. Oh, there we go. We are putting a new coin in the book today, because this is the World War I Navy Centenary with what looks to be the full flag error. So it's just damage that's been caused to the die in that place. It looks like a flag, but it's not a flag. It's just lucky damage. If the damage was down there, we'd be calling it the shark fin error, and if it was, I don't know, just there, you'd be calling it the aeroplane error. But no, very, very cool. With the Navy Centenarians, always check the obverse as well. It should have this portrait, Jodie Clark's fifth and final portrait of the Queen, but it was minted in 2015, the year we changed from Ian Rank Broadley's fourth portrait to Jodie Clark's fifth portrait, and there are versions of this coin struck with the fourth portrait by Ian Rank Broadley that were not put into circulation, but were put into the annual coin sets. I say they weren't put into circulation, they weren't circulated like any of these coins were. However, some of them were put into the tills on board the HMS Belfast Museum, which is why some people incorrectly refer to that as the HMS Belfast £2 coin, as far as I can tell, because as I've been reminded 8 million times, the HMS Belfast didn't see service in the First World War, which that coin is obviously commemorating the centenary of. Oh, there's the VE Day anniversary. Very, very common. Obviously one for the counters. The counters are just there to track some of the common coins, some of the uncommon coins, because it's kind of cool at the end of the completing the book to see how many of each particular coin we have found. I don't do it for every single coin because I don't have unlimited time to sit here and edit it, but I like to take a little handful, and some of them I've kept for a long, long time, so I always try and keep the most common. I like keeping the Navy Centenary counters, I like keeping the Commonwealth counters, but I do mix them up from time to time. What I've been doing recently is looking at different ones that have potential errors, so at the end of the series of filling the book, we can say, right, we had 113 attempts of finding the active union with a rotation error. So yeah, I'm always interested in what people want to see on the counters in the future. Not that we are anywhere near finishing this book, but what a hunt that would be if we managed to tick off the flag error and 3 Commonwealth games. I think I need to have a lie down and something to calm myself down, because that would be one of the best hunts I've had in a long, long time. Obviously, there were other things it's been a long, long time since I found, like a Kew Gardens. If the coin gods are listening, I've been waiting very patiently. It is the ultimate holy grail UK coin hunting though, that Kew Gardens, so we can expect to go dry on it for a long, long time. Right, Marconi's wireless transmission, very, very common coin, but I quite like that one. It's an intricate, lovely design that has obviously stood the test of time. That was put into circulation in 2001, which was longer ago than I care to think about. In my mind, 2001 was only about a decade ago, wasn't it? Surely? I'm sure there are other people here that think that dates even further back. We're only a blink of an eye ago. Right. Right, we've got 3 bags left to go. Oh, wow! Navy Centenary number 2. This is much more like it. We are finding some lovely coins. This is going to be our 3rd 2016 Britannia. What is going on? 3 in 1 hunt. Well, this is what we want to see. And there's a Robert Burns. Very, very nice. Just going to show these are lovely, scarce, collectible, semi-valuable compared to their face value. Obviously, we're not talking thousands of pounds. We're talking a bit over the face value for most of them. Oh, abolition of the slave trade there. That's quite nice. Nice condition as well, that one. And just going to show that they are out there. Every now and again I do a hunt and I find very little, like the last £2 coin hunt, and people in the comments it's like the end of days. There is nothing left. You'll never find another commemorative coin out there. They've all been sucked out of circulation. It's just luck, isn't it? It's just luck and probability. You keep hunting, eventually you'll find something exciting, that's for sure. Right, last bag of the hunt. As usual, there are links in the description over to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come and join that. What are you going to be? Ooh, Shakespeare Comedies. Very nice. It's 2016. Check your urgent inscription. All the world's a stage. Ah, we need to do that for the Britannias. I always forget the Britannias. Anyway, there's also links to... What is that? What is this going to be? That is not the usual inscription. Is it going to be like a Guernsey, Jersey, territory one? Let's check the edge inscription. It's got an edge inscription. Caesarea Insula. Caesarea Insula. I haven't got the faintest idea what that is. I will assume it is from one of the territories. I can't think of exactly what that's going to be. Well, before I roll it over, the links are also in the description to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you want to write into me, and a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job now. Let's turn this over and see what it is. Oh, it is a Jersey one. It's the Jersey parishes. So you've got the emblems of each of the different parishes on Jersey. 1998. Well, there we go. That is a very, very cool find. Superb stuff. Right, we'll just put that on the bottom row because it'll be over face value. I don't know, I can't ever remember the actual key years on Jersey coins, which are the desirably very low minted ones, although they do tend to be a smidge over face value because Jersey's a small place, they don't need as many coins as the UK. Anyway, enough waffling. I'm going to whisk through the coins and look for any errors I've missed in the first pass through. Okay then, the error dry streak continues. We didn't find any error coins, but of course, one new coin for the book, that Navy Centenary with the flag error. You can see it just next to the Navy Centenary without flag error. So a very, very nice coin to tick off. In terms of our star finds, we got lots of very nice coins. So I think these are the 4 I'd pick as my star finds. But as ever, let me know in the comments what your favourite coin from today's video has been. And all it leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.